Some much needed snow returning to the mountains. There's proof of it, just in case you didn't believe what we were saying. This is a live look from Loveland Pass. As you can see, no flakes right now, but the area did see snowfall earlier today. Take a look. Those snow flurries were coming down pretty good this morning. I don't know if that's pretty good.
I was going to say, I'm looking.
Maybe different video, but it was coming down, trust us, and Chris will back us up on that. There was enough to kick winter storm warnings into effect for at least the northern mountains. The snow created some dangerous travel conditions out there on I-70, winds gusting up to what, Chris, 40 miles per hour in some areas?
Yeah, we'll take it. Just to be honest, but as you said, Phil, this has been a lighter snow event, generally speaking, for us here in the mountains. Light to moderate snow for us here in the mountains. And we're still seeing a little leftover snow for us out of Copper Mountain right now. We got more snow on the way. A couple things. One, we'll take whatever snow we can get. Number two, what's been unusual about the snow event is that temperatures, folks, it's February the 12th, but temperatures are a limiting factor for us in the mountains right now. Eastern Plains, we got a few kind of ominous looking clouds and a few rain showers trying to develop. Today, day number 33 for us, at or above 60 so far this winter in Denver. What are we doing here? But notice these clouds kind of almost looking spring-like with those stormy looking clouds overhead. That could produce some isolated rain showers, and trying to see that develop for us across our northern reaches here of the state. 50s, 60s, Eastern Plains, 30s and 40s in the mountains right now. Radar showing some of those snow showers here in the mountains. And again, the limiting factor right now in terms of the snow from sticking, it's those temperatures. They're mostly above freezing, even at or above pass level. But Rocky Mountain National Park, a little light snow up there, and a few rain showers trying to develop across our northern I-25 corridor. And then the West Elks and the Flat Tops getting some snow showers right now as well. But tomorrow, we'll get a better chance for some snow for us here in the mountains, and a few rain showers for us in Denver as well. That snow will be perhaps limit that President's Day travel up there through the mountains. That snow will intensify in the high country. I'll show you those snowfall totals as well as what we might see here in Denver, and a look at what might be our biggest snow event of the season in the mountains for next week. I'll tell you all about that in a couple minutes.
Okay, that's a tease. All right. Thank you, Chris. The Colorado Avalanche Information Center has a warning, though, for backcountry skiers and snowmobilers this weekend. Avalanche danger is on the rise after that fresh snow from earlier today.
Yeah, and it comes on a weekend that is traditionally a dangerous one here in Colorado. Meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen joins us live now from Berthoud Pass. Corey, what traditionally is so dangerous about President's Day weekend?
Yeah, well, Phil, it just happens to be a three-day weekend that falls right during the core part of the winter season when the snow, even in a slow year like this, is pretty reliable. Now, historically, this week, it's the snowiest week of the entire season here in Colorado. So there's going to be more people going to the backcountry, and it just becomes a simple math problem, right? So more people equals more chances for accidents. And here we are, President's Day weekend, and we've got a good 4 to 12 inches in some parts of the backcountry, and you can bet a lot of people are going to be coming back here to take advantage over that over the next 4 days.
President's Day weekend and specifically Valentine's Day are sort of hot spots for avalanche accidents. Over the last 10 years, we've had, I think, 13 people killed around the President's Day weekend. And it's sort of a combination of, it's a very busy weekend. People have time off, so there's a lot of people up in the mountains trying to enjoy winter recreation.
And the level of avalanche danger is also concerning because it's going to be right there in the middle. So a 3 out of 5. Now that may kind of give you a false sense of security in the backcountry. Historically, the most avalanche fatalities in Colorado happen when the avalanche danger is right in that middle level. And we also have a bit of a snowpack issue this year because of those long dry spells. I call it a granulated sugar issue because those long dry spells will turn the top layer of the snowpack, chemically alter it, and change it into these faceted ice crystals that are a lot like granulated sugar. And so now this snow that we just got, foot or so, is going to be sitting on top of that sugar, and it's going to slide. So we're likely to see a couple thousand avalanches this weekend in the Colorado high country. So be careful if you are going out there to enjoy it. Reporting live here from Berthoud Pass, I'm meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen for the 9 News Weather Impact Team.
It's hard to believe you're standing really outside because it looks like a painting. It looks like a green screen behind you. It's so beautiful.
That is real.
I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful. I really hope this weather pattern that's developing pays off up here in the high country because it's starting to look really nice.
Yeah, we'll take it. All right, thanks, Corey. The Tucson community is rallying around the Guthrie family. A banner outside a local news station in the city has the message, "Bring her home," and a photo of Nancy Guthrie. Today Show host Savannah Guthrie got her start at News 4, where that banner is, years ago. The message of support comes as investigators continue to work to find the missing 84-year-old.
So right now, crews are searching the foothills near Nancy Guthrie's home, where they reportedly found a pair of black gloves. Savannah Guthrie posted this montage of her mom on Instagram today. She says they are not giving up on her. This morning, a white tent was set up outside the entrance to Nancy Guthrie's home. It's since been taken down. Investigators are asking neighbors within a 2-mile radius of her home to check their security cameras between January 1st and February 2nd for anything that appears out of the ordinary.
The idea here is that we want to take all logical investigative steps that point to something that will bear fruit. So if they're expanding, they've got some more information to do that with.
Officials say they have received 4,000 calls since they released those images from the doorbell camera at her house. They hope one of those will lead to a big break in the case.
For months, state leaders had warned enrollment in affordable health care plans could plunge if lawmakers didn't extend the tax credits. But the actual numbers actually tell a different story.
Connect for Health Colorado reported just a 2% drop, far below the projected 30%. Still, 5,200 people are affected. 9 News reporter Jaleesa Irizarry spoke with one of them.
Okay, let's see.
For many Coloradans, the numbers simply don't add up.
So yep, it used to be 205 and now it's 577 and we are covering one less person.
Mercedes Von Pischel is one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Who saw her health insurance premium more than double as the premium tax credits expired.
Sucks.
Forcing this new family of 4 to make a tough decision. In order to save money, Mercedes' husband would go without health insurance this year.
I don't like it.
A choice she didn't want to make.
It's not fair. I want everybody to be able to have health insurance without it being like a choose between this or choose between this. Like it should just be a given as a human that we have insurance.
No, you're exactly right.
Kevin Patterson is the CEO for Connect for Health Colorado, the state's marketplace. He credits the lower than expected drop in enrollment to a program lawmakers passed in the fall to provide some financial assistance to those losing premium tax credits. According to Connect for Health, 69% of the people that enrolled this year had some help. But that financial assistance program, as of right now, could go away next year.
We are waiting to see what the state is going to do through the Joint Budget Committee and the budget process. So we still are concerned about where that lands.
Hi, Nakaya. Hello, babes.
For now, Mercedes' focus is on her newborn, who is on Medicaid as she's treated for a rare genetic disorder.
But so far, everyone says she's doing really good.
And that's where she wants things to remain. She hopes new numbers, new healthcare changes don't deter that.
I want her to have everything she needs to be, successful in life.
Connect for Health Colorado says while they can celebrate the fact that 30% of people didn't lose their insurance, 2% did. They say their focus is trying to mitigate that and making sure that all that want coverage are able to get coverage. Jaleesa Irizarry, 9 News.
Jaleesa, thank you. The West Metro Fire Department is warning of a scam spreading across social media right now. The scam is exploiting the death of West Metro engineer Kyle Bartlett, which is awful to begin with. Scammers are using Bartlett's image to trick people into clicking on a malicious link. The posts claim to share details or photos memorializing him. Bartlett died last Friday. West Metro Fire says anyone who sees this scam, the post, should not click on it, obviously. Don't click on any links and report the suspicious messages.
Thornton Police is warning about an outbreak of avian flu in the city's wild geese population. In the past 2 weeks alone, they say animal control has collected 60 sick or dead geese. This comes after Northland reported nearly a dozen suspected cases earlier this month. Those cases were in geese and a great horned owl. CPW says avian flu follows a similar pattern to the human flu, peaking in the winter months. Birds with the flu may appear lethargic, unable to fly, walking in circles, or unusually afraid of people. Health officials say they're telling people just give the animals space, even if your initial response is to try and reach out and help.
It's just to steer clear of the birds. They are acting funny, and you may feel the need to like approach them, or you may see a bird carcass that's like out on the ice or something. But these are things that we need to stay away from. Well, even though transmission to humans is very low, we still don't want to put ourselves in contact with wild animals.
And CPW says even though the avian flu has been more prevalent in the past couple of years, it's nowhere near as bad as the outbreak that we saw back in 2023. Happening today, the Broncos are sharing plans for their new stadium project at Burnham Yard in Denver in a meeting in the next hour. That meeting is open to the public, will be held at Lama Rec Center from 5 to 7. Community members, neighbors are welcome to share their thoughts. People can show up and get the chance to talk to the team president, Damani Leach, ask some questions. Coming up at 4:50 or so, our Broncos insider Mike Kliss will join us live ahead of the event with a preview and what we're hoping to learn about that stadium.